This week I picked up Tokyo Revengers Volume Number 1 Barnes & Noble exclusive. And I wasn't expecting fight clubs, gangs, time travel, a love story, and some crazy twists and turns. So now let's jump into the manga, do the review. At the end I will show you the front, the spine, the back, and the poster the Barnes & Noble exclusive comes with. The manga begins with our main character Takemichi watching the news and finding out that his ex-girlfriend was murdered by Manji gang members. A few pages later, Takemichi is at the train station where he is pushed onto the tracks by an unknown person and his life flashes before his eyes and all he can think of is his ex-girlfriend, and this is where the manga really takes off. Takemichi wakes up 12 years in the past as a middle schooler, and we're still not sure whether he was dreaming this whole situation that happened with him being pushed onto the train tracks, or did he time travel to the future and witness this himself? We're not exactly sure, but by the end of the first volume, we will know exactly what happened. One thing that we do learn is that Takemichi was a coward his whole life, and he was bullied and picked on by the Manji gang. They even forced him to fight in their fight clubs, so after school, he would get beat up pretty much every single day until one day, the gang's vice president, Draken, and president, Mikey, show up to put an end to the fight club. They also befriend Takemichi. And this is important for two reasons, you guys. One is because he went from being bullied his whole life by these guys to now becoming friends with the top two most important guys in the gang. And the second reason is because he wants to try to save his ex-girlfriend, right? He wants to try to stop this murder from taking place. And now he may have a shot by maybe trying to figure out what's going to happen by knowing Mikey and Draken, the leaders of the gang. Alright, so while we're talking about Hinata, his ex-girlfriend, I gotta say I really loved her character. She's a badass. She just wants what's best for Takemichi. And she just all-around badass, a ride-or-die type of girl, the type of chick you would want to be on your side. And there's one cool part that took place within the manga, and it was pretty funny and a little dangerous as well. One day, Draken and Mikey end up showing up at Takemichi's school to take him away to have some fun, but Hinata was not having it. She stood her ground and gave him a nice slap. And our boy Mikey thought she was about to die. Luckily for Hinata, Mikey let her slide. He didn't get too upset. He kind of understood where she was coming from, so he gave her a warning, telling her don't ever let that happen again. I'm pretty sure if she tried it again, this time she would get those hands from Mikey, and that wouldn't go so well. But overall, guys, I really enjoyed the manga. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. At the end, we do figure out exactly what's going on with the whole dream time travel situation. We find out exactly who pushed Takemichi onto the train tracks. We're introduced to a new gang that's pretty ruthless. And yeah, just some great character development, especially with Takemichi. Right, we see him go from this bullied kid, and as the manga progresses, we see him start to stick up for himself and kind of fight back and stuff like that. So just a great overall manga. Highly recommend it. Go pick it up. Now let's take a look at the spine, the back, the cover, and the poster that it comes with. Here is the front cover with the young Takemichi. We also have him on the spine. And to be honest with you guys, I like the cover with him with the red sweater. Here is the back. And now let's take a look at the poster. On the side of the poster, we see Takemichi and the rival gang we are introduced to at the end of the first volume. On this side of the poster, we see Takemichi, Draken, Mikey, and a few of the other Manji gang members. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick review. Catch you on the next one, people. Laters.